Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Hair Talk Tuesday. I'm your girl, Courtney Ewing, certified hair loss practitioner and hold on, certified hair loss practitioner and trichologist. I study the hair and scalp and different scalp disorders. So I am who you come to when it comes to all things hair care. I'm that girl. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to make sure everyone who wants to join joins. This allows my nerves to kind of settle down and for me to pull up my things on my phone and iPad. Things on my phone and iPad. Turn that down. Got that turned down. And so right now I'm hearing static. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you guys hear me clear, no static? That would be helpful. Okay, as long as it's clear for y'all, cool then. Hey, Shonda girl. Hey, 7:30. I mean 6:30, not 7. You made it. You made it. Clap one time for my girl. Okay. Okay, I'm glad it's clear for y'all. Today's topic is traction alopecia. So we're going to talk about what it is, what causes it, and how to fix it. Let me. Okay. Boom. Do y'all like these presentations with the slides? Or y'all like it when it's just me all cute in the big screen? I like these slides. And I have a demonstration at the end of this. That would be really good. It's going to knock your socks off. Okay, whatever makes me comfortable. Okay. So, traction alopecia. I will go to my second slide. And then I'm going to just read the definition of what I have here in my book. And then we'll go through what I have on this next slide. So, traction alopecia is caused by constant pulling and tugging on your hair due to extensions, braids, weaves, and tight ponytails. And that's kind of what I have here on this slide. Braids, like we talked about, braids too tight, those bumps. If you're like me, I'm not tender-headed, so I have a high tolerance pain. So you can put my hair too tight and it wouldn't faze me. But when I see those little bumps, that's letting you know that it's too tight. Some people say that's not what that means. I don't know how that's not what it means, if that makes sense. Like that's literally what it means. You can't say it's not. Weaves, if your weaves are too tight. So just with these hairstyles that are too tight, we already have stressful days. Some more stressful than others, but we do have stressful days. Your hair feels that. So you're adding even more stress on top of the stress that it already feels. And that's just too much. And then we end up with issues around our hairline. So with weaves, If your braid down or your braid pattern, whatever it is you call it, if that's too tight, picture that being tight. And then on top of that, you're sewing hair in and you're even pulling that tight. That is too much. It is way too much. And that's when issues will arise. Extensions with the clip-ins, the tape-ins, and whatever else they have out there. If it's not done properly, you will see hair loss. Wigs, like I said last week, they sit right on the hairline. And if you're gluing your wig down and you gluing it on your hairline, last week, what did we say? These are vellus hairs. We like to call them baby hairs, but they're vellus hairs. They are not as strong and big as our terminal hairs. Mind you, our terminal hairs are not all that strong anyway. So I don't want you to say, oh, these hairs are stronger. It can take more. Hair is not that strong. These little strands, they cannot take that much. Ponytails. Y'all remember back in high school, maybe even middle school. For me, it probably started in middle school. We used to always wear our hair in a ponytail. That was like the thing. You could have an up high ponytail. You could have a down low ponytail going toward the back. You can have a side ponytail off to the back. You can have a ponytail up here and off to the side. You could do some things with a ponytail. Remember those days? Doing that too much will cause breakage. Having the ponytail too tight will cause breakage. Just think we're constantly swiping because we want the sleek edges, right? We want it sleek, we want it flat. So we're rubbing, grab our brush, rub, brush, grab it over here, grab it over there, tight. Some of us, if you like me, you'll put your hair tie on. And then, okay, I got to brush some more and swipe some more, brush some more, swipe some more, and then grab another hair tie, grab that hair up all tight. That's too much, and that is unhealthy. So when you see the ponytails that are short in the center and it's long on the sides, so it's like short right here, and then their sides kind of droop down of the ponytail. That whole center is just damaged. That's why it's so short in the center, because it's not breathing. That hair is not breathing. The ponytail's too tight, and now you've caused damage. Perms and hair dyes, if not done properly, can cause damage. And here's why. I'm not the one to say because you have a perm, your hair is unhealthy, or you're causing damage to your hair because you use chemicals, or not. I won't go that far, because you can have healthy hair and do perms, relaxers, hair dyes. You can still have healthy hair. What you need to know is that with those processes, you are changing the hair like a lot, so drastically that it's a whole different color or it's a whole different texture. That's a big change. That's a huge change. You're changing those links and bonds, like huge change, right? So in order to keep your hair strong, because it is going to weaken the hair even more, because you've changed the links and bonds so much that the appearance of your hair is different. And so that just off top weakens the hair. Follow up with protein treatments. This will keep the hair strong. So if you dye your hair and you don't follow up with protein treatments, you're going to get that crazy frizz, that crazy dryness, and that crazy breakage. Doing protein treatments would allow your hair to still, take the color and it still be healthy with that color. It's not crazy curly or just to the point where you can't comb it out. And same with the hair dye, protein treatments, it just helps keep the hair strong. Go to and if you guys have any questions, just throw them out there. How do we fix alopecia? Traction alopecia. I almost said alopecia areata. But how do we fix traction alopecia? You want to stay away from harmful hairstyles. So this is styles that are too tight. We probably need to go back to how our ancestors did it. You cannot let everyone in your hair because you don't know what you don't know. And we have people who don't know what they don't know doing hair, and it causes issues because they either braid too tight, the glue that you put on your hair is not done properly. That's really all I can think of. I was trying to think of some more, but that's all I can think of off the top of my head. So stay away from harmful hairstyles. Also, stay away from heat. If we are trying to get our edges back, stay away from heat. This means blow drying, and this means flat ironing. Anything that has to do with heat, stay away from it. And then I'm going to add this one. When you are done shampooing your hair, do not use a regular towel to dry your hair. You want to use a microfiber towel. This will eliminate friction, which in turn eliminates breakage. No hair dye, no perms, no relaxers, no texlaxer, anything of those natures. Stay away from it because now we are just trying to rebuild the hair and we need it as strong as possible. Let the hairline breathe. If you're having issues up here, wigs, they set right here. Caps, they set right here. Ponytails, there's too much tension right here. Just, you have to find a style that would allow your your hairline to breathe, because that oxygen is also going to help create hair growth. And if it doesn't get that, then we're hindering it. And then use great products properly. Keyword properly. So I got something to show you. So I have hairspray. I have hair oil. Let me make myself big real quick. Okay. I have hairspray, hair oil, and I have cream. So hair, nails, and skin supplements, they are good. They are good for just all around, just healthy hair, because you have that biotin. I think it has like crazy levels of biotin in it, which is helpful for hair. So those are helpful. Those are not helpful if you are dealing with a hormonal or genetic hair loss, though. But for this traction alopecia, yeah, that would be helpful. So yeah, I got my spray, oil, and my cream. And this is how I moisturize my hair. I use the LCO method, LOC method. I'm tripping. I spray my hair or spritz my hair with a liquid base product. Spray, 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 spray. You know we're extra. We gotta make sure we get enough. Oil, 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 all around. Really, and then massage that in. Massage in a circular motion. Circular motion. That is going to create blood flow. That blood flow is going to create energy, and that energy is what's needed to create hair growth. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That was a major gem. Dropped on the floor. Did y'all pick it up? So then after you oil, you could put some oil in your palm, rub it together, and then that's when you scrunch it and your ends, scrunch it and your ends. Your ends is your longest, it's your oldest hair. So that's why you really want to focus on the ends, because it's old. It need more help than what up here needs. Even though up here gets dry, I have a demonstration for y'all at the end. I'm so excited. Okay, so I can, how how often should I wash my hair between braids? So this is like I feel like that's a trick question. Between braids, it depends on how long you keep your braids in. You should not keep your braids in for 3 months. I think that's crazy. That is way too long. Um, the C. What's the C? Oh, so okay. Liquid is the L, oil is the O, C is the cream. So you could probably see other people's comments if it's on Facebook. So that one was on YouTube. And so they're all on here for me. Can you use the cream on locks? Yes, you can. Hold on, y'all, because I got hair in here. Y'all know how our hair likes to be all up in everything. This is a very thick cream. A little goes, I don't know if y'all, a little goes a long way. Let me make myself, hold on. Okay. A little goes a long way of this. So I'm not going to put this in my hair now because it's dry. So I'm a waste product. But this is legit all I use for all of this. This. You rub it in your hand and it's going to break down into an oil. And then you just scrunch it in, scrunch it in. Can anybody take a guess on why our hair is so dry as a whole? Anybody know why? Take a guess. And for the hair washing between braids, each time you take down your braids, you should shampoo your hair. I say leave them in for like a month if you're really trying to push it, a month and a half. You're welcome, Latoya, and thank you for joining. Any guesses? Why is our hair so uh okay, the water and we are dehydrated? Yes, that is a portion. That is a portion. Poor nutrition, that's a portion too. But the main reason it has to, okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all. It has to do with our genetic makeup. Because our hair is so curly, like I said, I really do not like the term nappy because that's not what it is. What it is really curly, some more curlier than others. I have these strings here. Can y'all see? Can y'all see these? Good enough, I guess. So we have, our follicles are different shapes. So, Caucasians, they have a circular follicle. So when the hair comes through, it just comes through. Simple as that. See that? Now, our hair is not a circular follicle. Our shape is not circular. It says it's an oval, but it's really more of like a slit. And so there's pressure for that hair to come out through the follicle. So when it's coming out, it's got pressure applied to it. Let me show y'all. So this is going to act as the slit. And so when it comes out of the scalp, this is what it looks like when it goes through a slit. And that's how our hair grows out of our scalp. It comes out curly because our hair follicle is an oval or slit. And so our scalp produces oil, and that oil is meant to go down the hair shaft. So this is why others wash their hair so much, because that oil do go down their hair shaft. Pretty simple. It's pretty easy for it to do that. But when you have all these twists and turns, it's hard for that oil to make it down through the hair shaft. So that's why our hair tends to be more drier than others. Does that make sense? I feel like that was a whole big gem right there. Did y'all pick up what I put down right there? And so, and you know, we don't like shrinkage. So somebody can have hair like that, and then it shrinks up to that. Love your shrinkage. It is a sign of healthy hair. And so that's why we have to do more with moisture, hydration, because we have twists and turns. We just a unique group of people. And if anybody with curly hair at that, your hair follicle is a slit. So are there any questions that anyone has? Things that, so the topic was traction alopecia. Other things that you can do besides, let me go back to it. Let me go back one. Besides these right here, these are going to help a great deal. But you can also do micro needling. That allows product to go deeper into the hair follicle. And so it would kind of, I guess, work better. The product would work better. Okay, so you never heard of it before, but was it good though? Because I just felt like that was like 10 gems in one. Other things you could do laser therapy. Laser, how can I explain that? So, you know, if your battery is dead in your car and it won't start and you give it a jump start and then it starts, that's kind of what laser therapy does to the hair follicle. It just kind of gives them a jump start, creates that blood flow. Like I said, that blood flow creates energy. That energy is what's needed to promote hair growth. That's what laser therapy does. And then also massage your areas and a circular motion. Once again, this circular motion creates blood flow energy, energy creates hair growth. If you could just do that too, 15 minutes a day, that's all you would need. What is the name of the cream and the oil? So this oil is not on the market yet. Well, it's not on my website yet. It will, what is it, February? It will be by the end of March, um, early May at the latest. And so this is, I already have Glory Grow. This is Glory Grow Extra Strength. And the hair cream is the flourishing hair cream because it is meant to make your hair flourish. And it works as a sealant and a moisturizer. That's what makes this different. And that's why it's meant to use last, because once I put these two in, ooh, this seals all that in. And so if I'm outside, it doesn't evaporate into the air. It actually stays within my hair, leaving my hair moisturized for a longer period of time. And I feel like with locks, it is like the dryness. I feel like that is unreal. I am new to that. I think the biggest thing when it comes to locks is moisture and hydration. Do you? So I no longer offer laser therapy, but I do sell the lasers. I actually had two people contact me about my website, so it might not be on my website at the moment, but it will by the morning. Any other questions or any other topic ideas? I know one of these Hair Talk Tuesday weeks, I am going to talk about the history of our hair. What better month to do it? Did I say happy Black History Month? Happy Black History Year to all of you? Yes. And that's so, yes. During these cold months, it is so dry outside. Skin dry, hair dry. It's crazy. Definitely, this is the season for deep conditioning. If you are not deep conditioning, I don't know what you're doing. Any other topics? Anybody that has a topic that they want to throw out there? Okay. Postpartum hair loss. That's a good one. So I did not realize how many women deal with postpartum hair loss. But it's a lot more common than I thought it was. And it can get bad. You're welcome, Brienne. Thank you for joining. Okay. Maintaining hair during pregnancy in what way? Just like keeping it healthy, because it should be growing like no other during pregnancy, because you get that burst of hormones, and hormones are the driving factor of hair growth. You get that burst of hormones, and then your hair is like growth, 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 and then you have that baby and those hormones plummet and fast, and that's where the issue comes in at. I sure will. I sure will let you know. Okay. So my time with y'all has come to an end. Oh, quick question. Is it bad if I wash my hair too much? Yes, it is. You're going to create dryness and breakage. When you shampoo your hair, you're taking out the good and the bad. And so conditioner is to put the good back in after you've taken it out. But too much, yeah, getting rid of too much good. So you will end up with dryness and breakage once a week, once every other week. Okay, y'all. So until next week on Hair Talk Tuesday, I'll see y'all then. Thank you for joining me. It means a lot to me, and I hope you guys got something out of this. Bye.